Hi folks, I'm Ian Baker, the product specialist here at American RV in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Today I'm here to tell you all about the 2017 Winnebago Winnie Drop 170K. This is an awesome teardrop shaped model. It even has an outside kitchen. Let's go ahead and start on the front here. We'll make our way around and then head on in. So your propane tanks will sit right up front here. They're currently not equipped on there, but that is exactly where it would go. It does come with the cover. It's just currently inside the coach because that's how they ship it from the manufacturer. Right behind that, you'll see the rails right there for your battery box. Then coming up the front here is black diamond plating. This helps protect the front end from any rocks or debris that get thrown up by your tow vehicle. That way it just hits this diamond plating and doesn't scratch up the beautiful fiberglass here on the front end. If you take a look underneath right there, you will see a cylinder. What that is, that's for your sewer hose. Just a nice convenient place to store it because there's not a bumper on the back. So you come around to the sidewall here, let's take a look. Winnebago has some of the nicest sidewalls in the industry. This is a true poured gel coat exterior. That is a huge deal. And if you know what, on a sunny day, you can really see the shine and luster in this coach. It's absolutely gorgeous. You know, it can be buffed. It will stay looking like that for the life of the coach. The closest thing I can compare it to is a boat hull. If you've been around a lot of boats, you know that it's a very similar process in which they're made, and it has that shine and luster again for the life of the boat. So that is a huge deal when it comes to the sidewalls. You won't see any fibers or anything in there. So we open it up, as I mentioned, right here is your cover for your 20-pound propane tank there. Detachable power cord. Then you can also see in there you have a little bit of extra storage. This is your crank for the awning. It is a nice awning on here. It's manual, but you know what? It's still a heck of an awning to be on a teardrop shape. Very easy to use. It's just a crank style. So you take that, you just kind of turn it like this and it rolls right out for you. So very simple to use. Two outside speakers here. Now those are controlled by your multimedia center inside. However, if you do want to control your music from outside, you can do that because the multimedia center is Bluetooth capable. So you can sit out here on your tablet, smartphone, and easily be able to control that. Getting into the coach is very simple. You have one step, but that's all you need. This is a lightweight coach and it's low profile because it's meant to be towed by a smaller vehicle. So they want to try to keep it down. That way you don't get as much wind resistance up top. So one step is all you need to get in. You have the easy grab handle here as well. Another thing, when I talk about towability, this unit, the box on here is only 6.5 foot wide. The big advantage of that is you don't have to get mirror extenders on most vehicles to see around it. So again, another advantage of being a easily towable unit. Right there's your electric outlet. If you want to plug anything in, you can go ahead and easily do so. Down below you'll see you have the aluminum alloy rim on there, which is very nice, helps prevent rust and corrosion. Nitrogen filled tire, and you have torsion axles as well, which is definitely an excellent suspension system to have on this camper. Right back here is your black tank flush. If you're not familiar with that, what that does for you is instead of dragging a hose through the whole RV and putting it down the toilet to wash out your black tank when you're done camping, just take the hose, put it right in there. The black tank actually has sprayers built in. It'll go ahead and wash it out for you. Now if you take a look underneath, you may not be able to tell, but this is what they call a huck bolted frame as well. That has a big advantage. It's nice and sturdy, has excellent strength, and if it ever does get damaged, it's a lot easier to repair. So that is a huge advantage on there. Also, you have upgraded BAL jacks too. These take a fraction of the turns of what your standard jacks do, so you won't be sitting here, wearing yourself out when you're setting up or tearing down camp. Now as we come around to the back side, this is the outside kitchen. You will notice you have a drip rail right here above the door, which is great, so you don't have a bunch of water coming down in here. But you can go ahead and pop this open. Now, because again this is a shorter coach, if you're a really tall guy, you may struggle a little to be able to cook out here. I'm 6 foot, but as you can see, if I lift this up, I can still sit here and cook, no problem. But because the angle, because it's a little bit lower profile, again, if you're 6'3", 6'4", you may have to bend down a little to use the kitchen. But right here you see you have your water basin, so you can go ahead and fill that up when you're done. Just dump it out. Nice and easy to take out. Hot and cold water access right there. As I mentioned, 2-burner cooktop that does run off propane. Your quick connect is stored right there underneath, so if you need to plug that in, you can certainly do so. Or if you have your own grill or something you want to plug in, you can do that as well. Also, if you notice under there by the propane quick connect, there's also a spare tire. Again, you don't have a bumper to mount it on. You also have a rear kitchen kitchen here. So they put it in the next best place, which is right underneath the camper there. TV hookup, if you want a TV out here, you can certainly have that, which is great. Again, nice short camper. You have an outside kitchen, you can have an outside TV, set up your chairs right here. Of course, this does push in as well. A little bit of extra storage right there. And then you have your fridge here, which is great for any outside beverages or condiments you want to bring with you. Let's come around to the off-door side. Couple last things. There is a slide out on this coach, which is great. Schwintek slide system, which I actually like a lot. They got beat up, you know, a couple years back. They had some issues, but they have been fixed. You'll see Schwintek on a lot of high-end models, whether it's travel trailers, fifth wheels, motorhomes. If you start doing some looking, Schwintek is one of the best slide systems out there as long as it's used properly. So definitely great thing to have on your coach. Right here's an outside shower with hot and cold water hookup right there. And the rest of the hookups, of course, are here. Part cable, detachable 30 amp right there, your water inlet, and of course your terminations right down below. All right, that wraps it up for the outside. Let's go take a look at the inside. Welcome to the inside of the 2017 Winnebago Winnie Drop 170K. Let's go ahead and start off right up front here. You'll see a very large U-shaped dinette, which is great in a smaller camper like this. It gives you plenty of room. You know, this is a bunk model, so this way you have enough room to sit the whole family around, have a meal, play a game together. And it also drops down into your main bed. So you can see you have the rails right here. This table does come out. It is completely movable. All you have to do is pull this pin right here. The table just comes right down, and again, you can set it along those rails, fill it in with cushions, and that will make, as I mentioned, your primary bed. Windows on both sides here as well, so you can get a nice cross breeze coming through, and you have an additional shelf right here up top. LED lights throughout the coach as well. Now, as we take a look over here, this is the entertainment center, Jensen TV. This mount, you can take it right off this mount here and take it out back. I showed you the TV mount outside, that outside kitchen, so you can move this TV right out there. But Jensen TV and Jensen Multimedia Center. That's a big deal too, because manufacturers pay a little bit more money for Jensen products, but it's well worth it because they're built for the RV industry. They're able to withstand the shakes and vibrations from going down the road, as well as the temperature extremes from very hot to very cold. That way you know your electronics will work season after season, so it's one less thing you have to worry about. But this multimedia center is your radio, CD, and DVD player. So if you do want to watch a DVD, go ahead, pop it right in there, and you can watch it here. Also, as I did mention, this unit is Bluetooth capable. Right underneath, you have some additional storage. You can see that right there. Fuse box down below in case you ever have to get in there. Monitor panel right up front here, your lights, and then this is your slide control here. So you move around to the side, you'll see that your thermostat is located right on the side. This unit has ducted heat, which is pretty nice, and then your AC unit right here up top. You'll also notice you have controls here for your vent in the bathroom. So this is your bath, nice wet bath in this unit. You can take a look. You can see right there, shower pan, foot flush lever toilet. This wall board in here, this is actually a vinyl, so you don't have to worry about any kind of leaking or anything, which is really nice. LED light up top. You can see your power vent fan there. Then over here is your hand wand. That will work for your sink as well as, of course, to take a shower. So you come outside the bathroom, right back here you have some good storage. You can see you have the nets on the front. These are pretty cool because you can come in from either the top or either side is probably the easiest way. But that makes for very versatile storage. If you want to put clothes in there, you can use it for clothes. If you want to put food in there, use it as a pantry, you can certainly do that as well. Then right in the back here you have your two bunks. You can take a look there, LED light on both top and bottom. Teddy Bear bunk series, so they are nice and soft. And that's great whether you're using it for kids or if you have additional guests with you. You can do, of course, have them sleep here as well. Maybe you're taking this out fishing or something like that. That definitely makes a great extra sleeping space. Then right down here you can see you have some additional storage there. Now, as I mentioned, we were outside. This unit does have a slide out, which is what you're looking at right here, the slide out kitchen. Single bowl sink with a high-rise faucet there. Electrical outlet right over here with a GFI, so if you do have to plug in a coffee maker or toaster, you can go ahead and do that there. 2-burner cooktop here as well. Window right there, which is nice, lets in some natural light, lets you look outside while you're washing dishes. And then again at night you have your LED light right there. In the top, some additional storage, so nice extra pantry space. Down below here, you see you have a little bit of extra storage underneath the sink, which is great, and 2 drawers right off to the side. These are full extension drawers, very large, so plenty of room for everything you need, whether it's your silverware, you know, bigger utensils like serving spoons, things like that, but just great space. Convection microwave here. You know, I love that they did this. It's space savings. It's what allows you to have all this big storage underneath. And convection microwaves cook faster. They're a lot easier to clean too. Then right here underneath, this is your Dinette fridge. You'll see it does have your drop-down freezer compartment there. Controls are right here on the front. This unit does run off both propane and electric and also has automatic switchover. All right, folks, that's pretty much going to wrap it up. Again, this is a 2017 Winnebago Winnie Drop 170K. This unit has the platinum exterior with the Mamba interior. If you're looking for a lightweight coach, you need the sleeping capability of having the bunks, you want an outside kitchen, and it has to be lightweight, this is the perfect model. As I mentioned, we were outside. It's low profile, easy to tow at 2,800 pounds, so you can tow it with a smaller SUV like a Ford Escape. And it has a ton of amenities in here. You know, the slide out here with the kitchen, the outside kitchen, you do have your full wet bath, of course TV that can go outside too. This really is something you want to take a look at. If you're interested and you'd like price and availability, you can either give myself, Ian Baker, a call here at American RV, or you can always take a look at our website, which is AmericanRV.com, for the most up-to-date information. Also, if you enjoyed this walkthrough, be sure to join our YouTube channel. That way you'll be one of the first to see the latest and greatest from us here at American RV. But thanks again for watching. I'm Ian Baker, and I can't wait to see you on the road to freedom.